Honorable and sovereign citizens of Kenya, in the country and in the diaspora, happy 62nd Madaraka Day. On this Madaraka Day 2025, I have good news and I have bad news. Let me begin with the bad news. The bad news stems from the fact that in 1963, on that first Madaraka Day, we were told that we had 3 enemies to conquer. 3. Ignorance, poverty, and disease. Unfortunately, 62 years later, we have been added 3 more enemies. That's the bad news. Now we not only have ignorance, poverty, and disease, but we also have corruption, debt, and tribalism. So we have 6 big enemies that we've got to fight 62 years after independence, after that first Madaraka Day. And I am saying that it is time for us to have some good news. It is time for us to change things once and for all. I am a simple guy. I may even be looked at as someone blind without physical eyes, but have vision. I see what Kenya needs to be, like an architect who looks at a plain field and can see the bedroom, can see where the kitchen will be. I can see what a better country looks like, feels like, because I've gone to school, read, traveled, and I know we can have a better country. We can. So it's you that is stopping me from having a better country. And I want you to come along on this Madaraka Day 2025 and let us have a reset. A total brand new reset. Mwanzo mpya, fresh start, reboot Kenya. So I want us to fight ignorance by dealing with education. I want us to have free, quality education in Kenya, but education that has our mark, our identity. It needs to be free. Right now, the government is spending like 656 billion. Last year, that's what they spent. The biggest spender in the budget. But it's not free. You've not even counted the CDF that should be abolished. All that money needs to come into one basket. So we can have free quality education from kindergarten to undergrad with just about 300 billion. The rest is stolen. We need to have education dealt with so that every child can go to school and parents can stop selling shambas, pikipikis, cars in order to take their children to school. We also need to eradicate poverty by ensuring that the people of Kenya have dignity for food, clean water, and an environment that can work for them. Mambo ya slums, it's a making of the wealthy. They want to keep you down there. We can actually demarginalize. You know, we can send a lot of the jobless people into the marginalized spaces to have jobs, build the country, open up the country, have 2 shifts in a day. Who said we must have only one? We can have jobs. We can industrialize. We can grow our own food. Trust me, we can get it to work. Let's remove poverty. Let's make sure pesa iko mfukoni. We can do that. Now, we need to eradicate disease. And for me, it's not about building new referral hospitals and, you know, all these huge hospitals in urban spaces. No! We need to invest in public health and prevention of diseases. That's the way to deal with health, so that there is a dispensary in every village. In every village, wherever you go. And drugs all over the place, medical drugs. We need, you know, midwives, so that a mama does not have to go to Kenyatta Hospital. The village will be sufficient. And we want prevention rather than cure. So yes, we need to deal with ignorance, we need to deal with poverty, we need to deal with disease, but now we also need to deal with corruption. Corruption is a big for nothing word, it's theft. Kenya has perfected the culture of theft. And we need a government that goes at corruption with hammers. We need to deal with those who steal, jail them, recover what they have stolen, and that will solve our next problem. That's debt, because they borrow to steal, not to build the country. The so-called odious debt. You don't even have to go the Wajakoya way. You know, you don't have to introduce anything new. Just go after the looted money, and we will fix this country. We will fix this country. Let us have people who have stolen bring back what they're hiding in Dubai, in America, in India, in other parts of the world. All that money in Switzerland, bring it back home. It's our money. We'll pay the debts. About 70% of our income is going to paying debts. That needs to stop. It needs to stop. And we'll have solved the debt crisis. But lastly, we need to deal with the monster of tribalism. Right now, you can see the old politicians, the thieves, are ganging up. They know each other. They trade with each other. They're ganging up and lining themselves with tribal rhetoric, saying this tribe must come with this tribe and form government. I hear people say, you know, the former deputy president and so on is this or the other, is a truthful man, but he's the one who was talking about shareholding. Today, they talk right. They get into government and they're demons. All those guys that are talking about tribe need to be sent away. We want a brand new start where everybody feels at home, where everybody feels Kenyan, where government is truly national. We want a government that works for the people, that is accountable, full of people of character, integrity, transparency. That's what our young people fought for on June 25. Now, it's only 24 days away from when we last had a very tragic incident. The police and goons, and people from the military killed our children because they were asking for justice, for transparency, for accountability. I ask that in 24 days, all of us pause on June 25 and remember the ones we lost on that fateful day, June 25, 2024. Let us come together and commemorate, stand with the family. Let's stop everything. In fact, it is probably time to have what we call Vijana Day. It's time to have Vijana Day. June 25, let us celebrate and remember those we lost, those who were maimed, those who are abducted because of asking for a better government. That is my message in 2025. We need a reset. We need a reboot. We need a blank start, a new, fresh start for Kenya to be what it needs to be. Godly leaders who fear and honor God from the heart. Sio mambo ya God is good all the time. Sio mambo ya Bwana asifiwe. We want real faith. Just like in the book of Esther, you read the book of Esther in the Bible and it doesn't mention the name of God even once. We want people who show their faith, not just talk. We want people who also respect people. We want people who can honor citizens and serve them instead of steal from them. So God bless you all, and God bless Kenya.